Morning YouTube. Excuse the noise, it's blowing an absolute gale outside. It's very windy, there's a storm outside. No wind, no rain, but plenty of wind. Anyway, this video is concentrating on reselling the Makita BL1830 18v lithium ion cell. Basically they go knackered, there's no ifs or buts about it. You stick it in the charger and they won't charge. Usually the cells are dead, and then if you try and charge it a couple of times, what happens then is the circuit board shuts down and there's no way of recovering it. Trust me, I've searched high and low on the internet to try and find a way of reactivating the circuit board, but nobody's found a way. So basically what you need to do is undo the 4 screws. One will have a security cover on it, shove a screwdriver in it, wrench it out, undo the 4 screws. You'll take the top off. I've already done this one obviously. You'll take the top off, you'll have a circuit board on top. You'll take this bit out of here, take this out of here. Oh, that'll come out first. That, and then you'll have a spring on top. Take that off, keep that separate. So you'll be left with this holding the cells, which will be in here. 2 rows, well, a row and a row, and they'll all be welded together with strips of metal. And on top you'll have your circuit board, which is no good. It will be no use nor ornament. So what you want to do is basically disassemble the cells out, throw them away, they'll be no good, and remove the circuit board, it'll be no good. Just throw it away. And what you need to do is get yourself one of these from China. It's a replacement circuit board for the BL1830. What you've got your temperature sensor. That's a temperature sensor as well. That is, I'm not quite sure to be honest. And then you've got obviously your positive and negative. So these are about £6 from £67 for eBay. If you look for Makita PCB, something like that, do a search on eBay, you'll come up with these. Usually about £67 free delivery. So that's what you need for that. That's the 18v version. So then what you need to do is you need to get yourself some laptop batteries, test them with all this equipment to test whether they're okay. I'll do another video on testing how to find them, but you can buy faulty laptop batteries off eBay cheap enough. There's one of me. One second. Or is it that one? Oh, it's that one, yeah. There's one of my cells finished testing, so I'll restart a new test on another cell in a minute. But yeah, go to eBay, get yourself some laptop batteries, disassemble them, take the cells out, and test the capacity, find out which is good ones, which is bad ones, and you're going to need 10 of them, obviously, so 10 good ones. And then you'll be making up you'll be making up a cell pack like this, so you'll be going positive, negative, oops, one way, and that. So that's how they'll be looking. So you'll have negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and then you'll have the same on top of that. So you'll have another cell which will look like that. So that'll be negative. In fact, I'll build this one up and then you can see what it looks like. 1 second. Right then, as you can see, that's all built up now. We've got positives, negative, positives, negative, positives. Like that. That's a cell pack. Bit of hot snot just to hold them together, makes it a bit easier. Then what you want to do is each terminal with a Dremel or something like that, you want to just rough it up, clean it up, and then use your solder and soldering iron just to pre-tin all the tops. Don't spend a lot of time with heat on the terminals, as you've got a good chance of knackering the battery. So I'm just cleaning the tops of the terminals. Get them nice and flat. I'll come back to this when it's all done. And then you want to, once you've cleaned all your terminals up, then you want to pre-tin all your battery tops like this. You need a nice warm, nice hot iron. This is a Heiko FX951 cracking the client. You see, I'm not spending any time just to tin it up, just to pre-tin it. Very little time. Come back to when it's done. Right, next what we need to do is join these cells together. So that cell wants to join into that cell, and that's the two positives joining together and the two negatives joining together. Them two negatives joining together and them two positives joining together, and so on and so on. I'll do a bit. I'll stop it and come back when it's done. What I actually use is a product called solar tabbing wire, and it's like a flat piece of I don't know what it is, aluminium or steel or something, but it's pre-tinned, it's pre-soldered, so it's really good for this kind of application. If you look on eBay again, solar as in solar powered, or solar panels. It's actually used for solar panels. So solar tabbing wire. And as you can see, all the cells are wired together now. The straps across. So the two sets of cells are connected together. So it's strapped across there. So it's positives through to negative, strap across, positive through to negative, strap across, positive, through to negative, strap across, positive, through to negative, strap across, positive, through to negative. And them is your negative and your positive terminal. Because then, when you get a multimeter, which I've got about 4 or 5 knocking about, but you can never get one when you want one. It will work one day. So I'll turn it on. Different meters, different functions. We're measuring now. These batteries are flat with testing. We have 19 volts, so it's not too bad yet. 19 volts. You always get more. Alright, I'll come back. Now then, the Chinese being the Chinese as usual, come up with good ideas, but their quality or the tolerances is not brilliant. Basically, this circuit board, once it's screwed on to the screw, doesn't line up with the posts, so it doesn't fit. Anyway, we'll get back to that. So what I've also done is I've extended this thermostat, so I've desoldered it, which is that bulb on the end. Desoldered it from the circuit board, stuck 2 wires on and soldered it onto the end of 2 wires. And what I'm going to do as well is extend the positive and the negative cable, just to make them a bit longer. I'll come back to it when them's done. That's them extended, the positive and the negative. You might want to do this, you might not, you know, suck it and see kind of thing. Myself personally, I've always never liked struggling, so I've got the capability to extend them, then I will. Right, so as we were saying before, this circuit board might fit on yours, might not, doesn't fit on mine. Not a problem, we always overcome problems. What won't fit on. The screw hole when it's on doesn't line up with the posts. So what I'm going to do is the top of the battery holder, that fits in there snugly like that, and then you can see that the yellow connector is there, which is in the right place, and all the spring terminals line up. So what I'm going to do is actually hot snot this in position down the sides. I might epoxy it in stronger. I'll come back to that when it's done. Alright, and as you can see now, that circuit board's hot snotted in, nice and secure. Like I say, you may need to do this way, you may not. I just found it, the best way. I'm trying to struggle getting it on the circuit board. It's nice and secure. It's doing the same job. It's going nowhere. Right. Next job is to connect these to this. I'll come back when that's done. Right then, that's the final connections. The negative terminal connected to the black wire. That's the blob. That's the heat heat sensor. That's actually in its original position of the old circuit board. So I've hot glued that back into position. Going round the side. We've got the positive connected to the positive terminal. The other heat sensor goes inside the cells, and that black wire, because I think it's for the circuit board checking the voltage so it doesn't overcharge them. But something to do with that. That connects to, that's the negative terminal here, and in front that one is the positive. It goes onto the negative one of that one, which is still a positive. So that's where that goes. So now I'll put it all together and come back to you. Well, moment of truth. Got quite a few of these batteries to do now. Got 3 more to do. Just thought I'd share how I actually fixed these and save you some money, because these cost a fortune to buy. So here we go. Charging away. No fault lights. No nothing. Like I say, I've had this running before. Discharged it, charged it up, and when it gets a full charge, it does all the bleeps and tells you it's fully charged. So I'll just go take that out. And that, just to show you. All working. Oh no, sorry, there we go. Happy days. And that's how to fix a Makita. How to fix a Makita 18-volt lithium-ion battery, resell and put a new circuit board in.